Hey guys and girls, it's Ken and Gina here from OKportugal. We are on the OKportugal farm, which is in Castelo Branco, Central Portugal region. And today is a really hot day. It's 36 degrees. It's going to be 39 tomorrow, 40 the next day. And so we're here with our pets. If the first time you've ever tuned in, this is Mimosa. She is a Serra da Estrela mountain dog mixed with a Rafeiro do Alentejo mountain dog. So it's two mountain dog breeds. And
DogDog, who is a white German Shepherd crossed with a Golden Retriever.
yeah, so DogDog is like the OKportugal mascot. Everyone knows him. And then we've got Boike over here. I'm not sure if you can see Boike, but Boike's our Maine Coon. So he's a giant Maine Coon cat, and he's just the sweetest kitty ever. We also have another Maine Coon cat, but she hasn't been very well for a while, so she's inside. She's staying out of the heat. And of course we have the chickens, but we'll show you guys those a little bit later.
So people often ask us in the comments why we don't shave Masek because he's such a hairy dog. The reason is he's a double-coated dog, so his undercoat actually keeps him insulated from the heat as well as the cold. And I've been informed he was groomed by lots of groomers in England, and if you actually shave a double-coated dog, it's really bad for them because they can't regulate their heat. I do shave his feet because he's got really, really hairy feet. And I shave those so that he can sweat through them. But apart from that, I just try and brush his undercoat as often as possible to get rid of all the dead and unwanted hair.
So DogDog's had enough. He's like, right, enough of that, thank you very much, Gina. I know a much better way of keeping myself cool. I know exactly where they're going. Now DogDog, funnily enough, never found the dam last year. He knew where the dam was, but he never went swimming in it. And now we struggle to keep him out. He's just constantly in there. Now that's the Golden Retriever side of him. Golden Retriever, they love water. Mimosa, on the other hand, she's two livestock guardian breeds from Portugal, and so she's not really that keen on water. And also for her, these temperatures aren't particularly bad because, you know, she's bred for it. He's figured out that he can just stand there now. He doesn't actually have to swim, and he still gets cool. What a sweet DogDog. DogDog is 10 years old, and for a big dog like that, it's a very old age. We were actually worried that he wasn't going to make it, that he wasn't going to get to Portugal, because he was, you know, just so tired and so old before we left. And since we got Mimosa, she's keeping him young and sprightly. He's getting lots of exercise, she's chasing him around, and I think he's really enjoying life. You can see that they both really love each other too. It's very sweet.
Boike, on the other hand, loves the summer. He takes after me a little bit in the fact that he doesn't really enjoy winter. He does really well in the summer, as if it gets too hot he'll go inside and just chill out on the bed with Nanook. We chose Maine Coons because they're just so beautiful and so big. They're one of the most natural breeds around, and they grow massive. Their average weight is about 8.2 kilograms, but I think the biggest one ever was like 16 kilograms. And Boike's a big boy, but he's not quite that big. And he's such a lovely cat.
Now that chicken over there, don't worry, there's nothing wrong with it. It's actually sunbathing. It looks like it's been run over or something, but it's chilling out in the sun, getting its feathers all exposed to the UV rays. It's actually having a good time. Another way that chickens deal with the heat is by mud bathing. So there's a little hole in the ground here that they've dug, where they usually do their dust baths. And I've put some water in the hole. And now they just climb in there, and they basically just put their feet in there and their legs in there. Obviously it's a lot cooler, it's in the shade. And that's how they keep themselves cool in the heat. Now that chicken on the right's looking very disheveled at the moment. It's still molting, and so it's hardly got any feathers on its back. And this is our other main coon cat. Her name is Nanook. She's actually the sister of Boike. She's 2 years older. We got her from the same pedigree breeder, and she has the same parents, same lineage. Now, she's 12 years old, and unfortunately she was given a prognosis of having some sort of cancer in her intestines a few months ago. And we were really worried about it. She was losing tons of weight. She lost all of the fur around her neck. You know, she's an old lady, and we didn't want to put her through all the treatment that you give people for cancer because, you know, she's at the end of her life. And so we decided not to go ahead with it, and just to let her, you know, do exactly what she needed. She lost tons of weight. She lost a whole bunch of hair, and now that the summer has sort of started and it's a lot hotter, she seems to be putting weight back on again. Her metabolism seems to be sorting out, and she's looking pretty healthy. Now right now she's actually outside, which is amazing. She's going to the bathroom outside. Don't worry, we won't actually show her going to the bathroom, but it is quite exciting to see because she was indoors for so long, sleeping the whole day, eating the whole day, and not even going outside. So it's amazing just to see her back. You know, she's doing really well. I would hate to say that she's cured, but you know, I'm glad that we never put her through that sort of invasive surgery and chemo and all of those things that would have definitely set her back. And she seems to be doing really well, and yeah, look at her, what a sweetie. Now she's going back inside. She's going to go on top of the bed, and she's probably going to sleep the rest of the day off, and why not? Good night, Nanook. Sleep tight. This is our thermometer, which is in the shade, and this gives like the most accurate reading around the house. And it's showing 36 degrees. It's about 4 p.m, 36 degrees. Wow. This is our second summer here in Portugal. Our first summer was quite difficult, to be honest, as was our first winter. Now, last winter we got that all sorted. We got double glazing, we got a wood burning stove, and like the winter was a lot more comfortable than the first one. Now, our first summer was exceptionally hot. 3 weeks of the year you get temperatures close to 40 degrees, and when you don't have air conditioning and you don't have a properly insulated house, it's a nightmare. So our house now has quite a lot of insulation. It's not perfect, it's a lot better, but most importantly we have this pool, all thanks to Nick. Thanks, Nick. I know you're watching. And yeah, this pool is amazing. You know, you just get in here on like the hottest days, and within a couple of minutes you've completely cooled down, and you can get back out, go and sit in the shade, and you know, that's how we keep ourselves cool on the farm. There's also areas outside the farm where we can go. 900 meters away down the road we've got the Maritake, which is a huge dam, so you can walk down there, you can cycle down there. There's a whole bunch of different spots around the dam where you can, you know, relax underneath trees and most importantly swim, and the water at this time of year is quite warm. There's also river beaches, so we've got like Castelo Novo River Beach, which we can cycle to, and that's an amazing place to go. Although I found that it's been quite busy in the summer times. In the height of the summer it can be quite a busy spot. If you want something a bit more relaxed, there's a lot of other places too.
We haven't been able to, or I haven't been able to cycle there this year because I broke my ankle, as I'm sure you all know. Thank you very much for the well wishes and concerns. It's getting much better, and the pool is helping because I can do some exercises in the pool, and I've now started doing my morning walks to the village and back to strengthen my ankle. Hopefully we can start cycling round again to do a bit of exploration.
Yeah, and so now you know how the cats keep cool, the dogs keep cool, the chickens keep cool.
The humans keep cool.
Well, now you know how we keep cool outside. So now I want to show you how we keep cool inside.
Right, it was lovely in the pool. As you can tell, it's a bit dark in here. I'll tell you why when I've got dressed. We got these windows last year, mainly to keep us warm in the winter. They are double glazed units with built-in roller shutters. What we didn't realise, however, is they'd also keep us cool in the summer. When we first came over here, I always thought it was a bit odd that everybody had their shutters down during the day, and now I understand. They keep their shutters down because it keeps the heat of the day and the sun out of your house. However, it's a little bit different at night time. Trying to get to sleep at night time when it's absolutely boiling is incredibly difficult. Now, I know everyone in the world has experienced this, but right now with these temperatures that we're about to see and the fact that we don't have air conditioning, it's really important for us to keep cool at night time. So during the day we've managed to keep the internal temperatures down,
but at night time it's still too hot to get a good night's rest. And last year we were trying, like at first we had duvets on, it was way too hot. Then we tried just sleeping with a sheet. But I found that a sheet isn't heavy enough. You don't feel like you have something on top of you. And I don't really have a good night's sleep. So what we found is these cotton throws that you buy at like market stalls and flea markets and things. And they're 100% cotton. I think we got these in the Algarve when we went there with Theo and Bee like a couple of weeks back. And they're really amazing. They breathe, they've got a nice weight to them, and you don't feel like you're not sleeping under something. Another thing which is indispensable as well is a fan. I couldn't live without a fan. And basically you can get like USB powered ones or little battery pack ones or mains powered ones. And a fan, you 100% need that, otherwise you just will not survive the heat. At night time the temperatures fortunately do drop off. So I believe tonight it's going down to about 18 degrees. And at that stage, as soon as the sun's gone down, the best thing to do is open up the windows, let all of the cool air in, have the fan on, and that's a good way that you're going to get to sleep.
And don't forget at night time, when you've got your windows wide open for that bit of fresh air that you have, your fly screens shut. These fly screens are really good because they also protect us against mosquitoes at night time, and they will eat you alive out here in the farm. During the day we have them shut because we don't want the flies coming in. I think one's just flown past me now. So we keep these firmly shut.
Now, in addition to these sort of regular Portuguese fly nets that you can see that we have here that hang in front of the door, we also have this, which is like a mesh with little magnetic clips in it. So you can walk through and it closes itself behind you. And these really are invaluable at stopping mosquitoes and things from getting inside the house. They're also great for when the dogs just run in and out. A lot of the time we have to leave the front door open, which is not great, especially at night time. You'll get loads of mosquitoes in. So these do an awesome job. And you can also get a similar thing for your windows. So if you're not like us and you have built-in fly screens, you can actually get this type of thing that sits over your windows and has like Velcro that goes around the outside of the window and sticks onto it.
We've come down to the dam because it's a lovely place to sit this time of the evening. It's a bit cooler down here. It's quite nice watching the goldfish swimming around in the dam. We were told to put the goldfish in the dam by the estate agent to help keep mosquitoes down. And that's a really good thing because we've been told by the vet that mosquitoes can transmit a disease or a vector-borne disease here called leishmaniasis, which really affects the dogs. However, when I've done a bit of research on it, all the research suggests that it's sandflies and not mosquitoes. But we have both dogs protected anyway. We have a Seresto collar for them and also spot on so that they hopefully won't get bitten, because it's an incurable disease. If they get it, they'll have it for the rest of their life, so you just have to maintain it.
So that's it, it's a wrap, we're out of here. I hope that you found some of these suggestions useful. You know, if you're going to be moving to Central Portugal, it does get really hot here. If anyone else has any other sort of comments or suggestions that they can add, just drop them in the comments below this video and let us know. I'm sure there's loads of people who want to know how to keep cool and comfortable. Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week, same time.
Bye.
Ciao.